Hi everyone, welcome to the Fire Mountain Gems and Beads Jewelry Making Studio. Today I want to show you about the tubular filled netting stitch. Now we've done previous videos on netting stitch, but now we're going to add the filling, which are these other big glass beads. So the netting is done with seed beads, and the filling I've done with other glass beads. They could be filled with anything practically. And you can see even this one, I've graduated it. I've started with a small glass bead and I've gotten bigger and bigger. In this demonstration, I'm going to use these great big beads so you can really see what's going on. In fact, with the great big beads, we're going to end up with a tube about like that. Now, you may not want to make that into a necklace, or maybe you want to make it with a big centerpiece like that and then taper it out. I don't know. I'm going to show you the technique, and what you do with it after that, well, that's up to you. So I start off, of course, with a needle and thread, and I pick up an alternating set of the gold bead. In this case, I am using just a plain old 3mm gold-plated bead. I didn't have a seed bead I liked well enough, so I'm going to use just an ordinary metal bead. And then this big glass bead. So we're not even at the seed bead point yet. We're just doing some gold-plated metal beads and some glass beads. So one gold, one glass, one gold, one glass, until I have 3 sets, 3 golds and 3 glass. And I'm going to go through that again in the same direction to make it into a circle. There you go. Can't get through it all the way with just one pass, so there we go. Now pull this tight to make the circle. I'm trying to do it in such a way you can see it. So there's my circle. And I'm going to tie that into a knot. Leave yourself a good 8-inch tail for finishing your piece when you're done. Just a simple knot. And I'll make it a double knot to make it stay that way. Now you can use pretty much any size bead you want. It's just figuring out what to do after that. So when you see this is the beginning, what I'm going to have to do is make my net go up and over this bead. Let's see if I can up and over the bead. So then I have to figure out how many beads it's going to take to go up and over this bead. And in this case, I use 4 browns and then a gold and 4 browns. So I'm going to pick up the 4 bronze, actually, 4 bronze seed beads, a gold, and then 4 more bronze. And now this little strand that I've just added is going to go up and over and through this gold seed bead here. And at first, as in all seed bead stitches, it's not going to look like much of anything. That's just the nature of the beast. So you can, if you imagine this on the side, this is what it's going to end up looking like. And then I do that again. 4 bronze, a gold. I really like this stitch because it actually goes fairly rapidly. It looks so hard. Not hard at all. And 4 more bronze. And then we're going to go through the next gold bead on this one. And you can go either direction, it doesn't matter. There we go. We're starting to form our net around the beads. 1 more, 4 bronze. And now we get tricky. Not really. It's not really tricky, it's obvious. There we go. A gold. They're just ordinary gold beads rather than my seed beads. A little harder to just pick up with your needle than seed beads are. And go through this gold bead. So that's what it looks like at this point. It's like a little clover or something. But now we'll do a step up. I'm going to go I've just come out of this gold bead. I'm going to go through these bronze seed beads again and out the top gold bead. So that's no new beads were added. I've just gone through those again. Keep everything tight. But now I'm coming out the tip, and now we do another row of the glass beads. So I'm going to add a glass bead. We don't add gold now because the gold's already there. Add a glass bead. And go through this little gold bead that was on the top of all those seed beads. Trying to make it so you can see. There we go. Through this gold bead right here. There we go. And pull that glass bead right up into place. You can see where we're going now. Add another glass bead. Through the gold bead that was at the tip of that V. The one that's in between all the seed beads. This feels all loosey and crazy, but keep pulling that tension tight and it all makes sense. And one more glass bead to finish the row here. And go through there. And it is quite difficult with the large beads because they just want to flop around and not necessarily go where you want them to go. Train them right. Now I pull all that tight. Let's see where we're going here. And now we need to go up and over the beads again. So we do another row with the 4 bronze and a gold, 4 bronze, a gold. So we go 4 bronze, a gold, four bronze, and where did we come out? We came out here. So we're going up and over this bead and through this gold. So up and over this bead and through this gold right here, forming the net. And all the while, you're keeping that tension tight. I know, it sounds horrible. But there we go. And then we're starting another row. And you can see as we continue, should I do one more stitch? Let's do one more, and then I'll go to the more finished version. 2, 3, 4, a gold, four more bronze, and with all these seed beads, we're going up and over this one and into this gold bead here, up and over that bead and into that gold one right there. Voila! And look at that. It's really quite simple. We keep going and we end up with a piece that gets longer and longer. And every one of those great big beads is put into a little net. This is just continuing on. Well, apparently this one I was going the other direction. So at this point, I need to add a big blue bead in between there. Big blue bead and through the gold. Big blue bead and through the gold. Another big blue bead and through the gold. If I can see the hole in the gold. There it is. Come on, baby. Can't find the other side of the gold bead. There it is. And pull all of those tight. And now it's time for a row of the seed beads, up and over, up and over, up and over. And that is a filled tubular netting stitch. Hope you enjoyed this. It's a really fun technique, goes pretty fast, and you can experiment with all kinds of different numbers and colors and shapes and sizes. You could make it bigger round, smaller round, vary the size as you go. Have fun with this. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. That's what lets us bring more videos to you. Thanks for joining me at Fire Mountain Gems and Beads Jewelry Making Studio. My name is Rose. Happy beading.